Okay, guys, now that most of you have your Whoop strap, I'm going to start the Whoop group on Friday, this Friday. So start wearing your strap, get yourself familiar with it. This is a screenshot of the app. So I'm going to go through it with you, what it looks like, how it works. So when you wear it, you're going to see, first of all, down here, you're going to see that right down here. You see that thing right here? You see that? See my cursor? Down here, that's how well charged your battery is. Let me show you guys real quick. This thing here that comes with your battery, excuse me, that comes with your Whoop strap, that's the battery, right? You just plug this thing in to charge it. You'll see white lights light up. You can take it off and you can just charge it right on the strap. Or you can just slide it on, so if it needs to be charged, sorry, let me do it this way. It's hard for me to do it over the damn, there. You just slide it on and you'll see those white lights light up? That means that it's charging. All right. When you're done charging it, you just slide it off. You can put it back onto this thing on your wall and you're good. If you want to know how well charged this is, you can just double tap it. You see the white lights come up. If it's running low on battery, it'll be red. But down here, it also shows your battery life. Okay. So here, sleep was auto-detected on me last night. You can see I started 9:20 p.m. and I woke up at 5:14 a.m. Then I lifted weights from 6:19 a.m. to 7:10 a.m. In order to put in weightlifting, you have to click Start Activity. Now, let's say you forget to put in your weightlifting. No big deal. You can go in later on. As long as you're wearing it, this thing has a long memory. So you click right here. You click this button, which is right there, which is Add Activity. When you do that, this is the screen that will come up. And you simply click, see it says weightlifting. All this stuff down here is in alphabetical order. So what you do the most will come up here, okay? So weightlifting, you click weightlifting, you hit start time, it'll ask you for the start time, you hit end time, it'll ask you for the end time, and then you just go down here and click save, done. It's that simple. Then it'll come up on here as you're weightlifting, you start, and then from there, you can also see, if you want, what your workout looks like. So for me, that was what my workout looks like. Again, 50 minutes, max heart rate was 128, average heart rate 191. Again, you can't go by calories, everybody, for weightlifting. Those of you that lifted weights with me this morning, we did a leg workout. You guys know that we burned a hell of a lot of calories. Tough workout. All right. Again, the Whoop is not capable of measuring muscle contraction. Muscle contraction takes a hell of a lot of energy. We can actually go into the science of that, what's happening there, if you guys want to really appreciate how much energy is being expelled every time you contract muscles really hard. The stronger you are, the harder you can contract your muscles, the more energy you burn. Okay, let me go back to here real quick. I took a nap. Yes, you can even put in naps. So naps don't usually get auto-detected. I've noticed that sometimes they do, but if you go into your nap, if you click Add Activity, you could just put in the time that you napped. But you will still see the sleep scores. Like you will still see deep sleep, light sleep, all that. It's rare that you get into REM sleep during a nap. Sometimes you can. Usually it's light sleep, but every once in a while you get into some REM and deep sleep. Okay, and then up here, obviously, guys, know your HRV is right there that we've been talking about so much. Your recovery score is going to reflect your HRV. We're going to talk about HRV a little bit again today. So you're going to notice that the higher your HRV, the higher your recovery. The thing I want you to pay attention to is just simply your HRV. And all of the things that we're teaching has to do with raising HRV. Your day strain, again, the only thing that this is going to correlate with is heart rate. So if you lifted weights, is your day strain going to be unusually high? No. Does it mean that you didn't strain really hard? No, it means that you likely strained very, very hard if you lifted heavy weights. Okay, for all the reasons that I went in through the first few days. I want that to be very, very clear. Please do not start doing more because you think your strain is too low if you lifted weights. That's the point. Calories down here. This is, again, notoriously inaccurate for all of the reasons that we talked about in previous 40-day challenges. Why? But it will be accurate relative to you. So at the end of each day, my calories burned are in like the 2,500 range. Now I am 5'10", between 178 and 180 at 45 years old. So that's all it really has to go by. I'm a male, I'm 5'10", right? What it doesn't know are my genetics. It doesn't know what my digestion is doing. Digestion burns an insane amount of calories. So does your brain. So if you're thinking a lot, right? Your brain literally burns 20% of your calories. If you're a super anxious person, you burn more calories. If you are standing more than you're sitting, it doesn't know if you're standing or sitting. Okay, so if you're weight bearing on your hips most of the day, that's going to burn way more calories. It doesn't mean that your heart rate's going to be really high, but your body's going to burn way more calories. There's genetic factors, a whole bunch of things that we went through that this thing has no way of knowing. And again, guys, I consume over 4,000 calories of food a day. If I only burn 2,500 calories a day, I would be morbidly obese. Again, that's the other thing, is it doesn't know your metabolic rate compared to the food you eat. So obviously the more food you eat over time, the more your metabolism speeds up. All things we've covered. All right, now, Greg sent me this morning. I was happy he did. Thank you, Greg. Let's take a look at this thing. This shows you what is a normal heart rate variability, and it shows you via age. And guys, you're going to notice the younger you are, the higher your heart rate variability. And then you'll notice at the bottom end here. So for me, the bottom end, 45 years old, is about 35 on the low end, and on the high end is about 55. So 35 to 55 is normal. Well, if you look at the heart rate variabilities I've been showing you guys, let's just go back here. But again, 35 to 50. 55 is the high end of normal. If you go back here to my data, let's go to strain, or we can look at this, and you'll see HRV is where, see that? It's at 91. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Where the hell is HRV here? Sorry, guys. It's in recovery, that's why. HRV is 64. So again, my average is 59. So the high end of normal is 55. Low end is 35. My average is 59. So way above the high end of average. And today it was 64. My goal is to continue to get that higher. And mind you that I guarantee you my sleep scores are as bad as most of your sleep scores. The reason why my HRV is good is because I do all of the other things that I've spoken about already and will continue to speak about over this 40-day challenge. As we get into supplementation, as we talk more about breath work, we're going to talk about a bunch of things. But I just want to be clear, now that you have this strap, now that you can interface with the app, I want you guys to at least have some familiarity with what's going on and show you guys some of those tricks that we talked about with charging your Whoop, and just get everything familiarized. Friday, we'll start the group, and I'm really looking forward to doing this with you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have a great rest of the day, everybody.